Man, nerds, it's hard to believe that it's been 3 years of service for Fire Emblem Heroes. Seriously, that's insane. And, well, another year is coming, and that means we get a new book, we get a new update, and it's time to take a look at the newest FEH channel that just recently came out. Unfortunately, Nintendo seems to be blocking this worldwide when I actually use footage from the trailer, so instead I'm just going to have to use slides. I'm sorry about that, but hopefully I can get across what is coming, and let's just digest everything that's happening, shall we? Alright, just so we're clear, the new FEH channel was an hour long, and while I loved a lot of it, 80% of it was Faye just flapping around saying Faye over and over again. Still though, pretty big changes coming this time around. Let's go into some of the biggest changes with 4.0. That, of course, has to do with the summoning system. That's right, we're getting some adjustments to the summoning system. A lot of really big requests are finally being answered, and I'm super excited to at least talk to you guys about these, okay? Alright, so let's dive in. Alright, so let's go into the first change that is actually coming to the summoning pool. This is something that a lot of you apparently requested, and they are listening. So, the first big change coming to the summoning pool is that they are going to be merging all colors into something that was akin to the 2nd anniversary banner. There are no color options now. There's no red, green, blue, or colorless. They have all been replaced with yellow stones. Therefore, you can get anything from these stones, and you have no idea what you're going to be getting. I feel this is a great change, honestly, because think about it. Before, when you went into a summoning banner, you would click it, and you would hope for that color that you wanted, for that character you wanted. This time now, you don't have to worry about that at all. Any color will do. Any option that you get has the possibility of giving you that character, and I am super excited to see this happen. Seriously, it's a great change. Really, really going to be something that I think will benefit us a lot when it comes to summoning in the future. Not only that, but all summoning focus banners from here on out will have this change. No more colors, all of them are yellow, all of them are mystery. We never know what we're going to be getting with these banners, and I find that to be a lot more exciting. But this, my friends, is not the only change that is coming to the summoning pool. They're finally doing something that I think a lot of us were begging for them to do. They're finally separating the summoning pool. However, they're starting with the non-focus 5 stars first to give us a little bit of an idea. Here's how it's going to work from here on out. Now when you summon on a banner, there is a percentage for you to be randomly assigned a tier for that banner throughout all of it. So therefore, each of these tiers have different amounts of characters in it, and they seem to be based on generations. As you can see, Tier 1 includes units from Generation 1 like Ryoma, Hector, Lind. Tier 2 is Gen 2 with Zelgius, Lewin, Ophelia, units like that. And then, of course, Tier 3 includes some really big powerhouse from Gen 3, such units like Geb, Elena, and even Brigand Boss. Oh, God. Just thinking about Brigand Boss makes me feel very ill. Either way, we also have the final tier, which includes Luke. And that seems to be the only real character there. Who would have thought that Panic Ploy would become such a big part of Fire Emblem Heroes meta after the introduction of Brigand Boss? It was insane to see it, but Tier 4 has the highest summoning rate at 90%. And Faye was really happy about announcing that. She just Fayed all over the place. It was insane. But as you can see, separation in summoning pool is definitely a really big step forward, and I definitely think the tier system as it is right now is going to be great and will get a lot more bang out of your buck when it comes to summoning. You're not going to be pity broken by some insane units as you used to, and you get a good usage out of Luke. Honestly, it's a win-win situation for everyone. Alright, it's probably time to move on to the story, guys. Now, I'm not sure if you remember how this went, but at the end of Book 3 there is some, well, twist endings and a little bit of a spoiler, so if you're not interested in knowing what's happening, or maybe you're just coming back to Heroes and want to know for yourself, just turn away for a second. So at the end of Book 3 we found out that Hel was technically an employee to the mega corporation known as McRonald's in Zenith, and of course, Death itself had to be taken care of, but now we have to take care of the massive corporate entity within Zenith, and we're going to be dealing with that with a new ally going into Book 4. So I guess the big reveal here is that technically Book 4 is going to be sponsored by Wendy's. Nintendo and Wendy's have teamed up. Wendy's is trying to make a big push into the Japanese market, more than what they've had before, so they have sponsored Book 4 in Fire Emblem Heroes, and that means that we're going to be getting the first ever Mega Mythic Hero. I don't know what that is, they didn't really provide much information. Still, nonetheless, free hero when you complete Chapter 1 of Book 4, and that, of course, is Wendy herself, and it seems that she's going to be a free dagger unit, which I don't think we've had very much of lately. So that's quite exciting. I can't wait to see what free-to-play guides Phoenix Master 1 can make with Wendy. It's going to be quite exciting, and, you know, I think we'll have to see what exactly that whole, well, Alphonse get fries with that thing means, but considering the fact that, you know, Sharina died like 3 times in Book 3, it was quite exciting to see her come back for the 4th time. It was insane. Emotional highs, emotional lows. Still, Book 4 seems to be right where we need to be, and it's going to be quite exciting. And of course, with a new version update, we get a new game mode, and this time it's Abyssal Assault. So, for those who are familiar with Squad Assault, you probably might know what this is like. Consider the fact that you're going to be taking legendary hero battles, mythic hero battles, and apparently mega mythic battles, and taking them and putting them in a sequence. Much like Squad Assault, every time you complete a map, you have to change out your team, and from there, once you complete it, you will get a $5 voucher to Wendy's. Oh, actually, it says offer is valid in US and Japan. For other countries, you will instead receive 500 feathers. Well, that's kind of cool. Faye specifically mentioned during this portion of the Faye channel that you would probably need a lot of plus 10 units, so get to making, get to summoning. That new summoning system will really benefit you in trying to get the plus 10 units that you need to tackle this mode. And hey, I think I could go for a Wendy's burger right now. How about you guys? And then finally, we have to talk, of course, about the results to find and vote too. So the 3rd anniversary banner is coming out, and here are your winning units. Let me just say I'm quite excited for a few of them. Legendary Marth, Legendary Tiki, Legendary Lynn, again. Did you guys know that there is a scroll feature in that? I'm just wondering. Asking for a friend. And then, of course, the final unit there is Duma, but I'm kind of surprised about Duma's inclusion here because we have another really big, bulky, colorless armored dragon unit in the form of Brigand Boss, and I would have thought you guys would have voted for him because he's meta-changing. It's insane. Oh well, I guess. But the last bit of information that they did include here is that they will not be giving any anniversary orbs outside of course, the 2 monthly orbs that we now get every rollover. So, you know, make do with what you can, guys. I'm sure you can get some of these. I wish you the best of luck on that anniversary banner. Do tell me what you guys thought of, you know, Faye heading into the 4th year now. Book 4 looks exciting. I can't wait to see what's going to be happening. I think we have one last thing to say real quick. What was that again?